What's going on, everybody? I'm here with my friend Ben Chow, and we are going to discuss one of the most talked about topics in the bodybuilding fitness world in the last couple of days, which really is irrelevant to me, but I feel like we should talk about it because it's interesting. It's not something I would have expected. So I'm kind of getting Ben up to speed on everything. So the real reason we're here, I wanted to talk to you about fake plates, because this the whole thing now has come out that, and this is really the only reason this is really bothersome to me is because of how reputable this person is. So when you find somebody with 10 million subscribers, like look at this video has 1.5 million views. Like that's crazy. So he's talking about how much weight you should lift, blah, blah, blah. And he's obviously a voice in the industry, but to find out like these plates are fake, is that bothersome to you? Do you think it matters or it doesn't matter?
To me, I'm very much, you know what I'm like. I try to be as transparent with everything as possible, and I do think people are owed that. I've seen too many people lied to or missold. I mean, I'd say that this is like if that's real, that's his top end. I don't think he's got much more in him than that. I don't know how much.
This isn't real though. These plates are, they pretty much know these plates are fake.
Well, he's making them look real because he's struggling.
No, he's not. Well, I think when I look at this,
that's okay.
These two out here, I think, are the fake ones. I think these ones with the holes in them.
Yeah.
I think those are real. So he's got like 2 plates, and then these weigh 5 pounds each. So no, I'm serious. He actually
I know you're saying.
So he's got 235 pounds or 245 pounds on the bar right now. So it's not like 100% fake, but it's not 405.
No. He's not mixed gripping 405 for a single if he's lucky, but he's repping. I have a problem with false representation, right? I think this industry is rife with it. Mm-hmm. So and when you're 10.2 million subscribers, why do you need to be putting out fake, phony shit? You know, I almost understand guys that have no limelight on them at all trying to get views by putting out something that's a bit Hollywood, right? Yeah. But this guy's clearly got fans, clearly got followers. It undermines anything else he's going to say now, right?
Well, that's the part that bothers me the most is I don't think anybody on earth, I don't think any of his 10 million followers are following him because they think he's strong.
No.
They probably think he's extremely smart. He's got great training tips. He's got great diet tips. I don't know his whole spectrum of things he talks about, but you know, as far as I know, it's basically a wide spectrum of things. But I doubt that any of the 10 million are following him because he can deadlift 405 instead of 225.
Well, 405 is nothing exceptionally impressive anyway, right? If you're following people for strength, they're 800. You're following for 900 pounds, right?
But it is though, because if you think about it, the guy, if you have 10 million subscribers, you're talking everyday people. True. So Ben, if you're like an everyday person, like if I brought my brother to the gym with me, who doesn't work out, and I deadlifted 400 pounds in front of him, he would think I was God. Right. But in the bodybuilding world, we know that that's just average, right?
Yeah.
But I think to the 10 million people that are following him, 405 is impressive. And then and I'm like, why? They're not following you because you're strong. So why would you lie to them?
Because his ego needs that. His ego needs to think that, you know.
The bigger question to me is this: if you have an ego that needs to lie about just these 2 extra plates that are right here, right? Mm-hmm. One of his things that he's constantly claiming is that he's supernatural. He's never touched anything. I think he doesn't even take supplements. I don't know for sure, but
yeah.
Maybe, does that mean we're questioning that now too?
Right. Yeah. And this is my point. I don't care whether he's lifting fake plates or not. I care whether he's undermining himself, right? I now discredit everything he's going to perpetuate, whether it's true or not. I question because I know that they're fake.
If I had to guess, so when I look at this physique and when I look at the way that the skin lays on the muscle and the way the muscle sits and the fact that there's no lumpiness, there's no nothing, I would not assume that he's on steroids. Like nothing about the way, there's no water retention. There's nothing about the way he looks says that he's on steroids. But the problem I'm having is, if you're going to lie about something so trivial as adding these 2 extra plates, why would you not, maybe you're lying about that too.
Well, I know plenty of guys that are around his build that say they're natural and they take orals, for instance.
Yeah. Oh, so they wouldn't have the
like,
lumpiness and everything like that. That's right.
Yeah. And I know good, the WBFF.
Yeah.
I know a lot of those guys do oral only cycles.
I see. So this guy,
they have that dry look all the time. If they're running like a ton of Anavar, they have round delts. I mean, and they're dry and they stay full and they stay lean.
So that's what I never even considered that, because I always considered when you look at somebody when they're on, you're always going to see a little bit of water retention. You're going to see a little bit of lumpiness to the muscle. You're going to see like little signs here and there. I never considered that this could just be straight Anavar.
Yeah, I mean, I know at least 8 to 10 pretty decent physique muscle models. Muscle models, they're in the WBFF category. That's their like bigger physique guys, right? They're like 220 pounds on stage. They have the tiny, tiny waist, good shoulders, some decent legs. They're running the Anavar only. And I'm talking like a friend of mine, I'm not going to name him, he won his WBFF Pro card. He won his WBFF Pro card running 150 milligrams of Anavar a day.
Yeah. You know what? I wonder if these plates are even real. Because because if you look at the beginning of this video, he kind of picks this up like it's, that's 225. Well, not 225 because I don't know what the hex bar weighs, but
it's at least 45 pounds.
That doesn't look like his muscle is straining enough for 2 plates on either side of that.
No, and the way he did the ab roll out looked too comfortable to me.
Like these might not be completely, like, I don't know what they weigh. They might weigh 15 pounds instead of 45. I don't know what they are. I don't know what these are supposed to weigh. I don't know if these are supposed to be 45s.
But who Blessing, right?
Yeah.
So Blessing's he's a Redcon 1 bodybuilder. He's a bit of an Instagram personality. He uses fake plates, but he doesn't hide it. Like he did incline bench on his couch with 5 plates aside, but they were fake plates, right? And he's doing stupid reps with it.
Yeah. But that's different. There's a difference between I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing it to get a laugh out of you. I'm doing it for a photo shoot. Yes. I'm doing it for just personal, for advertisement. I'm not trying to lie to anybody. Everybody knows this is fake. That's different. That's different than that video that I showed is about it. This video is about how to lift heavy. So you're essentially saying like, this is what I can lift and I'm going to teach you how to lift this much, but you can't lift that because these 2 plates are fake.
Yeah. I mean, it's like me doing a video on how to be a vegan. I've got no business doing that.
I just don't understand. And then, but like I said, the further question is you've told all these people now that you're natural. And I'm like, okay, but you lied to them about the fucking weights you lift. Why would we assume that you're not lying about your drug use? And honestly, and people could be like, well, you use fucking drugs. Why are you talking? Because we're honest about it. Anybody who's listened to my podcast knows that me and whatever guest we have on is usually open about, what we've used, how much we've used. Like we're not, but that's part of being real. Like I think
if they don't go into detail, if they don't go into specific dosage detail, at least they're open to say, yes, they do.
Yeah. And I think that's the biggest thing. Like, just be fucking real. Like, I think this guy offers a ton of information to people. Those 10 million subscribers, like I said, I think they're all normal people. They probably don't know where to get good information on training and diet. And I think he's probably giving them that, which is great. But just why fucking lie? And then the other thing is, the only part that could suck is if he's not natural and he's got a whole bunch of people believing he is, that's kind of shitty, because now you're like, okay, you got this ripped, but did you get this ripped because of what you're telling us, or did you get this ripped because you're doing something you're not telling us now?
He has a certain hardness, aesthetic quality to his muscle that.
Are you gonna say it? Are you gonna? He lost it on Greg Doucette, eh? Greg Doucette. Greg Doucette. I just heard about it this morning. So Greg Doucette did a video. I didn't watch it, but apparently Greg says he's not natural. And or maybe he's saying the same thing we are. Like, who knows? Maybe he's not natural. Maybe he is.
If
And
I'm putting my, I'm not, I can't. You can never say unless
let me finish before you say anything. So he sent Greg a response, not about the fake plates, just about the natural or not natural.
Yeah.
And he offered to fly Greg first class to him and take a piss test in front of Greg to prove he's natural or not. And he said if he is, Greg's got to shut down his YouTube channel if he's natural. And if he's not natural, he'll shut down his YouTube channel. And they both are big YouTube guys. So they're going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean, he can't threaten me with that because I don't have a YouTube channel. So fuck that. And secondly, where's he located? Because if I get a free holiday off of this, then this guy's not fucking natural. He's lying.
No,
I would, if I had to put my money one way or another, and I'm not going to slander the guy, but I would say he's on something. If he's not, then fair play, and it's impressive.
I actually don't think he's on anything. I don't.
Okay. I mean, he's clearly very dedicated, right? I'm not going to take that away from him. And I don't care whether you run 5 grams of gear a week or you're natural.
Yeah.
If you're dedicated, that to me is all I give a damn about, right? I train natural clients. I train assisted guys.
Well, it's not just dedicated. I care if you're honest.
Yeah, and this is the point. I don't care whether you're. I care if you're going to enter a natural show and you're juicing.
Yeah.
And I care if you're putting it out. If you're screaming that you're natural and you're not, and you're screaming that you should lift heavy weights, when in reality you've probably never gone above 315 in your life. Like you say, you lose credibility and you start questioning the other things, right?
Yeah, you know what? I feel bad for. This is what I feel bad for. I'll use my brother again as an example. My brother is like in his mid 40s, and my other brother is in his early 50s. And I could see either one of them watching this for advice. And the sad thing is, I don't care if you're using gear. Just tell them. Like if somebody says to me, "Hey man, you look a little bigger this last month. What did you do?" I'd be like, "Well, I was on a fucking TRT stack and now I'm on a fucking real stack. So I gained 10 pounds or 5 pounds or whatever." You know what I mean? Like I don't have it. But if he's making videos saying this is how you get shredded, I just want him to say, "Yeah, I also added this to my stack and that's why I got this." That helped me get this shredded.
But even to that point, even if he was using and didn't want to talk about it, I don't have an issue with that. Just don't say you're natural then. Just don't say anything.
Yeah. Well, but that's not fair either though. I don't think so. I think if you're going to be an authority on training, diet, whatever, and you're going to use the way you look, like he's using this photo of how shredded, this video of how shredded he is. This is his credibility. This is why somebody's listening to him. Somebody's listening to him because they're like, I want abs like that. So right. if he took a bunch of T3 to get shredded, then he should tell people, you got to do all this stuff in the kitchen, but I also added this thyroid drug that got me extra shredded. Because it's not fair to say, well, you have to eat this and that's it. That's not fucking true. You did some other shit. So like when I give people advice on bodybuilding, or I always tell people it's a puzzle. All the pieces of puzzle have to fit together. In gear, if you want to get to 280 pounds or 260 pounds on stage, gear is part of that puzzle. And I think it's bullshit. If somebody weighs 260 pounds on stage and they're like, if somebody says, "Are you natural?" and they're like, "I can't say anything." It's disingenuous. Just be fucking honest. And it's the same thing with this. If you're going to do a video on how to deadlift or whatever, how heavy should you lift to get big is the title.
Yeah.
You can just say, I deadlift 2 plates. That's how I got this big. You don't have to say deadlift 4 plates because it's fucking bullshit, obviously.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from. And I agree. I'm from the same, that's why I put out the information I do. And I make no bones about what I take and how I lift and what I run and all that kind of thing. So I do see your point. He has a lot of followers. And I think he might have possibly backed himself into a corner that he feels he probably can't be open anymore, if that was the case.
Yeah, somebody said that. Somebody said, well, he might have started out with the right intentions, But then he got so popular that now he has to maintain what he said at the beginning.
Right. That this is his, well, with that many view, you know better than I do, the income from this, he's making a good living, right?
Yeah, but my point is you can be real and still make the same fucking living. He could still make this video with 2 plates.
Yeah.
And guys like my brother would still watch it and be like, "Oh, okay, you know what? I'll go deadlift 2 plates."
Yeah.
Like, it's not necessary. And
But
now,
maybe
but what he's done,
yeah.
what he's done now is he's tarnished everything else. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because now you got a bunch of people going, "Well, wait a minute. Is this like, what about everything else now?"
Yeah.
So
That's the main issue, I think. And you're right to that point. I was trying to kind of play devil's advocate and give him some slack on that so he didn't call me out, but fuck it.
Don't give him any slack. Fuck it.
But you're right. I think there's a responsibility and morally you should. How do you expect anybody to believe the bigger picture if you're going to lie about the small details, right?
Yeah. Agreed. All right. Well, I just want to get you on and fucking see how you felt about it. I thought you'd be more angry, but you're very measured in your response.
You told me we're going to rip him apart tomorrow on bodybuilding the bollocks.
Yeah, no, we're not gonna rip him apart. I just wanted to have a brief conversation to see if somebody else felt the way I did, because that was the first thought I had, and that might be just me being fucked up, but the very first thought I had was, if he lied about this, did he also lie about this other thing?
Yeah,
that was the very first thing that came to mind.
I've not been nice. I said I think he's juicing, and you said you don't.
Okay, let's leave it.
I don't know. What do you want from me? He's a lying cheat. Fuck him.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay, I'm going to call you tomorrow. We're going to get together for a bodybuilding bollocks with our friend Gaetano. He gets so mad. I can't call him Gaetano anymore. So he said not to do that. So,
I'll do it then.
No,
Excellent.
don't.
No, because he told you not to. He hasn't said shit to me.
He's gonna fucking know I said something.
Anyway. He's tiny. Fuck him.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a shout tomorrow. We'll fucking shoot the shit.
Sounds good.
All right, brother.
That's fine. Bye.
Bye. All right, that's it. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, do you know what time yet?
I don't know what time. I'll shoot you guys both a message today and confirm what's best for you.
One end of the day is better because then I can do something with the rest of my day, you know?
You mean pick an end, or is either end? What do you mean? Which end is better?
Either
morning or night?
It's either 10 or 11 or like 4 or 5, because then I can do something.
No. Let's do like, I'll do 11 my time. I think it's 10 your time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so let's say that then. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll call you in the morning.
Good,
later, brother. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And if you get a chance, check out the description for all the different links to all the different places you can find Hostile and myself. And lastly, check out hostile.com for our new line of supplements and all of our apparel and gear. Thanks again for watching.